crossover segment continues to expand as more and more manufacturers launch new cars to fill every niche. Here's the latest addition to join the fold, the Hyundai i20 Active. It's kind of a halfway house between hatchback and SUV, ideal for those who don't need off-road capabilities but want some of the associated styling. Set to open up a new customer base for the Korean firm, Hyundai is hoping the i20 Active will introduce younger buyers to the brand and entice them away from cars like the Fiat Bandit Trekking, Ford Fiesta and Vauxhall Corsa. Half of parts are unique to i20 Active while based on its 5-door i20 hatchback sibling, more than 50% of the exterior parts are unique. The suspension's ride height has been raised 20 mm, there are new front and rear bumpers with integrated skid plates and a subtle rear spoiler. Helping to toughen up the look of the i20 Active further are the side claddings, wheel arch moldings and silver roof rails. Other details that set the Active apart from the i20 family include a reversed grille design in gloss black, a silver fuel cap cover and 17-inch alloy wheels. Expensive pricing. Although Hyundai says neither the Nissan Juke, Suzuki Vitara or eye-catching Citroën C4 Cactus are rivals to the i20 Active, you cannot fail to notice that all three of them are actually cheaper and some come better equipped as standard too. Its equipment levels lie between say and premium in the i20 range, and no optional extras are available bar the paintwork. Standard equipment includes Bluetooth, DAB radio, cruise control, 17-inch alloys, basic aircon controls and LED daytime running lights. It's a shame to see more modern-day technology like touchscreen infotainment systems and automatic lights and wipers missing. Not for off-road. Despite its rugged looks, the i20 Active isn't a car to stray off the beaten track, and there are no plans to launch an all-wheel drive version either. Apart from a little more ground clearance, there's nothing to improve its off-road ability over the hatchback. There's just one engine choice, an all-new 1-litre 98 bhp petrol that is surprisingly characterful. Like the i20 hatchback, the Active is spacious and packed with practical features ideal for everyday family life. Could Hyundai's new part crossover, part hatchback be your next car? Continue reading our full Hyundai i20 Active review for everything you need to know. The i20 Active is available with just one engine choice, an all-new 98 bhp 1-litre turbocharged petrol which makes its debut across the i20 range in 2016. It's a characterful unit which loves to rev, delivering peak torque of 171 Nm at 1,500 revolutions per minute. The car is eager to accelerate and feels surprisingly nippy, with 0 to 62 mph officially achieved in 10.9 seconds. The car feels much quicker than the figures suggest, however, especially traveling from 0 to 30 mph. Surprisingly capable and smooth on the motorway, the i20 Active is at home in the city too. Mated to the engine is a long-geared 5-speed manual which is well matched to the little engine. It's not as accomplished or polished as the Ford Fiesta or Vauxhall Corsa when it comes to handling, however the i20 Active proved nippy, fun and easy to drive. Although its natural home is in the city, out on the country lanes there's plenty of grip to take corners at speed, and very little body roll is produced in the corners either. It's simple to park, mainly thanks to the car's compact dimensions and small 10-meter turning circle, plus the steering is light, although lacks any real feedback. The suspension is raised 20 mm compared to its 5-door hatchback sibling, but it's not meant to be driven off-road. Slip behind the wheel of the i20 Active and you'll be greeted by a functional and spacious interior that uses good quality materials and hard plastics. It's pretty dull though, and there's not a great deal of kit offered as standard, so the center console feels bare in comparison to many of the i20's competitors. Some functions feel quite dated too, like the trip computer, and the basic stereo can be fiddly, especially if you're used to the modern-day touchscreen infotainment systems in today's cars. It's definitely not the last word in modern design. Nevertheless, the driver's seat and steering wheel are easily adjusted to find a comfortable position, and there are plenty of practical cubbies littered around the cabin where you can store drinks, your smartphone and any loose change. The ride height has also been raised in comparison to the i20 hatchback, meaning greater visibility while driving. Based on the i20 hatchback, a car which is praised for its spaciousness, it will come as no surprise that i20 Active comfort levels fare well here. Although officially a 5-seater, the rear seats will only fit 3 young teenagers in at best, and even then it would be a squeeze. It's best used as a 4-seater in our opinion, so everybody is comfortable. Headroom in the rear is particularly impressive, and legroom, although possibly uncomfortable for anyone more than 6 foot over long journeys, should accommodate most. For those in the front, the seats are comfortable and supportive, and there's plenty of space for your passenger to stretch out on long journeys. Road and wind noise is kept to a minimum unless traveling at motorway speeds, and the suspension does a good job of soaking up potholes and bumps in the road. Like the engine choice, the i20 Active is limited to just one trim. Standard Hyundai i20 Active equipment. There's plenty of standard kit on offer. Providing the car's rugged looks are the 17-inch alloys, roof rails, bumpers, LED daytime running lights, skid plates and silver fuel filler cap. Inside features tech will make life easier on the road, like DAB radio, parking sensors, cruise control, a leather steering wheel and gear knob, privacy glass and aircon. For those who like their music, there are 6 speakers on offer too, plus USB and auxiliary connections and a CD player for those who prefer their tunes old school. On the practical side, there are electric windows, numerous storage solutions, a variable boot floor and split folding rear seats all included. Plus, on the safety front, you've got a tire pressure monitoring system installed, hill start assist, which will stop the car rolling back on hills, and seatbelt pretensioners in the front. Optional Hyundai i20 Active accessories to keep things as simple as possible for buyers. The only optional kit you'll be able to add to your i20 Active is the paintwork, which at the time of writing cost an additional £550. Hyundai i20 Active safety is disappointing. Although the new car hasn't been tested by Euro NCAP yet, the i20 hatchback was reviewed in 2015 and failed to get a full 5-star rating. It's also a shame to see many modern advanced safety systems missing from the standard specification. Many of today's cars come equipped with collision prevention systems or driver aids. Even the Vauxhall Viva City car offers lane departure warning as standard. What you will have on your i20 Active though are 6 airbags, childproof locks on the rear doors, seatbelt pretensioners for those in the front, an alarm, tire pressure monitoring and a hill start assist system to prevent you rolling backwards. When it comes to practicality, the Hyundai i20 Active fares very well. The boot space on offer mirrors that of the i20 hatchback with 326 litres available. That's just a shade smaller than the excellent Skoda Fabia and much bigger than the Ford Fiesta and Vauxhall Corsa. Even some of its crossover rivals like the Fiat Panda 4x4 and the Nissan Juke cannot compete. To create more space, the rear seats can be folded in a 60 hours 40 minutes formation, increasing boot space to 1,042 litres. To secure your shopping, there are hooks and Velcro straps available, plus a dual boot floor, handy if you want to create a deeper load space or hide items out of view. There are plenty of practical solutions on offer, including places to store your sunglasses, magazine holders behind the front seats, a large glove box, door pockets which will accommodate a 1-litre bottle of drink, an ideal cubby for loose change, plus the USB and auxiliary ports are conveniently located for charging your various devices. All the doors open wide so getting in and out is no problem, while features like the standard cruise control, steering wheel mounted controls, electric windows and heated door mirrors make life easier while out on the road. We would have liked to see automatic lights and wipers included on the standard specification, though. The i20 Active also has roof rails fitted as standard, which can carry up to 70 kilograms of weight.